Just thought I'd have me a little drink while I was waiting for you to lock up. I hope you don't mind, Reverend.
You've done made up your mind to serve Satan all your days, ain't you?
I done made up my mind to live all I can, while I can. With Emerson's gone, we got 3 days of just the two of us. Just you and me here by ourselves. I intend to enjoy.
Girl, don't you believe in God?
No, pretty man. What I believe in is me and you. And the way you've been looking at me when you think I ain't been noticing. Don't be afraid, preacher man. What you're feeling is natural. I feel it too.
Esther, but I can't. I'm not allowed.
Hush. It's in my heart. It's pounding so fast. Listen, yours is pounding too.
Esther, please. Please.
Turn down the light, Gabriel. We got a nice moon in the sky. God's smiling on us. I know he is.
In the name of Jesus. I rebuke you, Satan. In the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Get back. Get back.
Get back. You got the fire, son. You got the fire. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you, sister.
I know I ain't been a real wife to you, Reverend, and I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I want to be, and I try, but every time we get started, I see those white men, and I remember that night.
It's all right, sister. These things take time.
But I want to be your whole and proper wife.
You are my proper wife. God put us together and ain't nothing gonna pull us apart.
I hope so.
I promise. God takes care of it all. The saints as well as the sinners in his own good time. Now let's get on to bed. I gotta work tomorrow.
I love the Lord because he has heard my voice and my supplication.
I kind of like Elijah. I see him at service all the time. He's so nice.
Ellie.
Hi, Jonathan. How you doing? That brother of yours, I'm gonna get him one of these days.
Good morning, class. Which one of you is John Grimes? John Grimes?
John, you heard your name called. Why don't you answer?
I'm sorry,
Did you write this essay, The History of New York, through one native's eyes?
Yes, sir.
Well, I want you to know it's an excellent essay. John, it's work like this that makes me proud to be principal of this school. If you'll step up here, Mr. Grimes, I'd like you to meet Mr. Walter North from the Board of Education. He came by here today especially to present you with this certificate for your essay. It's a certificate from the mayor himself, John.
So, John, have you been writing all along, or is this your very first real essay?
No, sir. I've been writing and reading lots ever since I was a child.
So is that what you want to do? You want to be a writer, John?
I don't know.
John's father is a minister, a deacon in his church.
Temple of the Fire Baptized.
He must be a fine man to have a son like you. John, we're proud of you.
Thank you.
Hey, John! Congratulations on that thing. I heard about it. All right, you should be proud of yourself. Good. I'm proud of you. See your service, right?
We haven't got much time. Smile out, kid.
Evening, sir.
John, turn that thing off. I'm tired. I don't need all that noise in my head.
Evening, Gabriel. You ready for dinner or you want to rest for a spell?
Just let me catch my breath, Elizabeth. I'll eat in a while.
Listen, ready when you're ready.
John? You see Lord? Down on the fire escape. If I told that boy once, I told him 100 times. So warn him out there.
This here's my brother I've been telling you about. Gotta be mighty careful what we say, because he's a preacher.
Oh, no reason to be afraid of me. I'm just a weak vessel in the hands of the Lord.
Now, you see what I'm talking about? Here's Johnny. Johnny, shake hands with the preacher.
Hey, what a fine-looking boy.
I'll go get us some coffee.
Your husband must be a very handsome man.
His father isn't alive.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sorry, but well, with a fine son like this, the Lord will surely bless you.
John, why don't you show your father the prize you got in school today?
No, Mama, not now. He just came in and he's too tired.
Oh, go on. He'll want to see it. He likes to know we have bright children, too.
All right. I got something from school today, and Mom said I should show you.
Well, just don't stand there. Bring it here. History of New York, huh?
I wrote it over and over again, and I had to read a lot of books about it.
Might have been nice if you'd written something about the Bible. Something about your own people and God.
I will next time, sir.
Listen, boy, sit down. When the white man start giving us prizes, I
got to ask myself what it is they're after. White man's been our torment for over 100 years. Anything he do, everything he tries is a way of beating us down, keeping us small. You don't believe me, do you? John, just read the newspapers. Or just look around you. Right here in Harlem. So when I see something like this, I can't rejoice and feel glad. I've got to know that he's up to some kind of new trick. So you just take this thing and give it back to your teacher.
Gabriel! Gabriel! You're determined to ignore me, ain't you?
Esther, please, I got work to do.
I have to talk to you.
Look, what happened between us was a while ago. It's over. So let's leave it be.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It ain't over. We still got another little chapter we got to deal with.
Esther, please.
Gabriel, I'm gonna have a baby.
What?
It's the God's truth, Gabriel. I'm gonna have a baby.
Baby. How come you so sure it's mine?
I ain't in the habit of lying, Gabriel. And I ain't been with so many men I was likely to get confused. This is your baby, whether you want it or not. This
All right,
baby's
you ain't
yours.
gotta shout.
I can see you don't want me. And I ain't likely to be with no man that don't want me. So I've been figuring.
Yeah.
Maybe I could go away. Go someplace where me and my baby could be loved and appreciated. But I'm gonna need some money, and I ain't got any. You got some money, Gabriel? Is this all it is?
That's all I could get.
I'll have to make do. You know, I made a mistake. That mistake was you. I know what we done was natural. If it's a sin, then I go down to hell and pay for it. But leastways, I'll be bringing up my baby to be a good man. He ain't gonna be listening to no preaching. He ain't never setting foot in the church.
Roy. Roy! I'm talking to you, boy. Come here. What are you doing running with that no-count trash? Is it to you, Reverend Grimes? You don't intend to show nobody no kind of respect ever, do you?
I respect those who respect me.
Have I ever talked ugly to you?
I don't even know why you talk to me at all.
I knew your mother, son. We used to work together up at the Emerson place, you know it.
What that got to do with me?
I take an interest in you.
Save your time, Reverend Grimes. Ain't nothing to me for you to take interest in.
All parents have high hopes for their children. Well, your mother's dead, God rest her soul, but with your father, Maybe your father's still alive.
Well, if he is, he's 1,000 miles away, so he don't count for much. Now do it. Save your time, Reverend Grimes. I got places to go and things to do.
Roy. Roy.
That old man is getting to me, man. He's getting to me.
He ain't gonna be listening to no preaching. If you don't do nothing but drink whiskey all day long, he'll be a better man than his daddy ever was.
Put that thing out. Daddy's home, and if he smells it, we both catch it.
Between you and Daddy and Mama, person can't have no fun in this house. But at least you ain't my boss.
Who did this?
How should I know?
Okay. Where's my knife?
That's none of your business.
I woke on the morning of my 14th birthday with the feeling that something important had happened, or was about to happen. Morning, Mama.
Well, sleepyhead.
Oh, what's for breakfast?
About time you was getting
What you
up.
think's for breakfast? You got a special need for something?
What is it with you? Did I say something to you?
Oh, excuse me.
Don't let Roy bother you. He crosses through sticks this morning.
I asked you a question, Mama. You didn't give me no answer.
Oh, yes. You want an answer, do you? Well, your father only spanks you when he thinks it's necessary to keep you from growing wild like all those people we see on the street every
I
day.
see people on the street, too. And they all ain't drunks and thieves like you say. Most of them go to work and come home and laugh and talk and don't have to beat up on one another or read the Bible all the time.
Roy, you know and I know that there ain't no safety unless you walk with the Lord. And your father knows it. That's why he worries about you. Else he'd let you go on down to hell where it looks like you're determined to go anyhow. Or right on until somebody puts a knife in you or takes you off to jail.
I ain't looking to go to no jail. You think that's all there is in the world? Is jails, churches.
Mama.
Yes, John.
Is Daddy a good man?
Now, what kind of question is that? Well, you don't know no better, man. You children are young. You don't know how lucky you are to have a father that worries about you and tries to see that you come around.
Yeah, we sure is lucky we have a father who won't let us go to no movies, play on no streets, don't want us to do nothing except go to church and read that old Bible.
Hush up, boy. Let me see you do some eating.
I'm eating.
And when you finish, I got work for both of you.
Work?
This is Saturday, ain't it?
What you think today's something special?
You sweep out the front room like a good boy and dust off the furniture. And Roy, you clean you all's room. I want this whole place clean when your father comes home. You hear me? Nearly finished, John?
Yes, sir. Almost.
You know you're your mama's right-hand man? I never did ask you what you wanted for your birthday, but I ain't never forgot it. Go and get yourself something you really want. Thank you, Mama. I knew you'd remember.